Hello, my name is Ramos, and it's just a pleasure really today to share some of my aggressive cow calling techniques that I've used out in the field. The last 30 years, I've been very fortunate, and really it's a God's blessing to have been out in the field, going through some trial and error, learning the right and wrongs and making mistakes. And 30 years of elk hunting is a long time, and I've just been fortunate to have harvested 439 bulls to date with all of my hunters that I've outfitted and guided out here in New Mexico. And that's my personal experience, 439. And it's been incredible. And we've made a lot of mistakes. And the reason why I say we is because I strongly believe in team concept with the shooter out front, the caller out in the back, and that's what I really enjoy doing. I documented the X zone method, and it's a setup that you want to use when you're moving in, and once you've located a bull, I try to use the X zone, a stationary X zone where the bull's bugling out there. Let's say 400, 500 yards off. We like to close in and get probably within 250 yards if it's dense cover. But if it's more open country, kind of like where I'm out here right now in this area, I like to get into about, let's say 300 yards, okay? You don't want to be seen or picked up. Now, the key thing is setting up your wind, okay? The bull bugles out in front of you. I like to get a crosswind. In fact, on an article that I documented, the 50-50 rule, and that's what I call it, 50% in the favor of the bull, 50% in my favor, or the hunter and shooter's favor, part of the X zone, is critical. And I documented the 50-50 and the X zone in Bow Hunting World magazine about 25 years ago, hunting with editor Mike Strandland, as he rests with the good Lord, and he harvested multiple bulls with me, who's one who really encouraged me to document this method. And I'm a teacher. I've done at least 250 elk seminars in these last 30 years, and I share all my secrets. I don't hold back. I want you to be successful. You know how hard it is to draw an elk tag, so that's why I share all my information. But the X zone is very important. You set up, you hear that bull bugling out in front of you, and we move in, we close that gap. Again, let's say 250 yards. I like to find a nice setup. Sometimes if you can be above the elk, is best. That way you can call them in towards you. But then I set up the hunter. He needs to be set up right in front of a tree. Basically rely on your camouflage. That's why we wear the mossy oak. We set up in front of a tree. You're ready, you're knocked. And when that bull's coming in, that hunter knows where that crosswind is. So he knows where that wall's at. And he's going to have to shoot that bull before that bull gets to the wall. So then you leave him there. I back out from the shooter at least, 60 yards to start out with. If that bull bugles to my left, I move to the right. If that bull bugles to my right, then I move to the left, knowing where my hunter is positioned. My job is to try to seduce and call in that bull right to where that wall's at, right where my hunter can shoot that bull. But anyways, this is a great hunting tip to know that you can use aggressive cow calling, just as I demonstrated at the very beginning of this video, cow-calf combinations, a lost calf, more aggressive calf call, that cow's coming in to look for that calf. Or another method I use is, here's a cow call, loud cow call, then a soft calf call. Basically, the little calf looking for the mom. The mom went, where are you at? Where are you at? And then here I am with that calf call. And that's very important, and I like to use that strategy as well, because that's when a bull is a lover. He's looking for either a lost calf or a cow to go in and pick up to breed. I also use some other strategies, and I'll get to that one another time, with rattling, which is aggressive rattling and bugling techniques, along with the glunking sound of bulls. And that's what I use, again, 30 years of experience in the field, calling in 439 elk is what I'm all about, and it's been incredible. Yes, we've made our mistakes, but we fine-tuned it, and I'm sharing these strategies with you. Come see one of my seminars, catch us out there doing that, or read one of my articles, and I'll post those publications on this social media platform to document where you could possibly go out there and read on it a little bit more. If nothing else, reach out to me, message me, and give me a call. I'm always game to talk about elk. I wish you the best of luck using the X Zone, aggressive cow calling. Definitely be mobile when you're hunting elk, and good luck out in the field.